Hello students, I hope you have seen last video. Then after in this video you have to learn about the communication skill, then what are the essentials for the communication skill and what are the difference between the general communication and the technical communication. So first topic is the communication skill. So let's start. There are the communication skill is given that the first one is a listening skill. For the better communication, first one is the listening skill. If you listen somebody else and then you can communicate your views, so listening skill is very important. Then after, speaking skill. In the communication, when you listen somebody, then after you have to analyze their views, and then after you have to speak your ideas, your knowledge, your experience. So speaking skill is also very important. Then after, reading skill. Experience is considered from your reading knowledge, so reading skill is very important. Then after, writing skill. For the communication, sometimes some organization have to use this type of skill. They can develop their memos, then notice, then after paragraph writing, and this type of skill is very important for the communication skill. So in the organization, sometimes they have to issue the memo to their employees if they cannot do their work. If they cannot do the work, it's given to them. So the writing skill is also very important. Then after, leadership skill. Leadership skill for the communication skill is a very important, because leader is the person who leads the overall organization, or we can say overall team. In this team there are the various numbers, we can say there are the number of persons working. At that time, leader's job is very important. Leader is a person who leads the overall team, or we can say organization. We take the greatest example for the country leader. There are the our honorable prime minister Narendra Modi sir. So the communication skill of our Narendra Modi sir is a marvelous. If as a leader your communication skill is very good, then you can lead your team. As a country leader, the communication skill of our honorable prime minister Narendra Modi is very marvelous, or we can say the excellent communication skill. Then you can lead your team, your country. But in the, we can say, not only country, but also this type of skill is required for the organization management. So communication skill is very important. Then after, managerial skill. Managerial skill is important at the top level of management. In the top level of management, there are considering the CEO, then BOD. Then after, we can consider the general managers. At the general manager, they have to require the good managerial skill, because they have to manage overall organization. At that time, communication skill is very important. Then after, problem solving skill. Some person have this type of skill. Some person have some excellent skill regarding the problem solving. If you tell them your problem, they can easily solve your problem. Some people have such type of tone, such type of communication skill, so they can easily solve the others problem. And this type of skill is required for the country's leader, for the managers, for the CEO who manage the overall firm, and it is also required for the social life also. Then after, presentation skill. Presentation skill is also very important for your career development, your organization. In the nowadays, all companies and all the firms have do the presentation, and according to presentation they have to decide their decisions. So presentation skill is very important. Some people have the marvelous presentation skill. They can easily present their view to the others. Then after, interview skill. Interview skill is important as a communication skill, because when you go for interview, at that time panel interview is considered, or maybe group interview, or we can say the discussion debate. In the group discussion, if you initiate your views, at that time your communication power is very good. So there are the communication skill. Then after, what are the essentials for the effective communication? If you have to done the effective communication, then what are the essential, we can say, what are the main components for do your effective communication? So, first of all, a common communication environment. When you go for the communication, their communication environment is common. You cannot bifurcate your environment. Like, take example that as a manager, when you work in your organization, at that time your speech of tone is same for the overall, like for the middle level management or the bottom level management. Then after, cooperation between the sender and receivers. When sender and receivers cannot cooperate each other, at that time the communication is translate, or we can say transfer to communication to the miscommunication, and miscommunication is created the destroyness in the company. If your communication is very good, then your company have to fulfill your goals, your objectives of the organization. If one time your communication is to be a miscommunication, converted into a miscommunication, is create the disaster. Okay, so communication is very important, and there are the cooperation between the sender and receiver is also very important. Then after, selection of appropriate channel. So when you select your channel, at that time you have to learn about your receiver. If your receivers is educated, your receivers is to be a literate, so they can easily write, or they can easily learn about your message. But if your receivers are illiterate, at that time they cannot read or write. So you have to learn about the background of the receiver, and then after you have to select your channel. If your receiver is educated, they have the knowledge about the reading and writing, then you can select like channel of magazine, channel of newspaper, channel of your notice. But if your receivers is illiterate, at that time they cannot read and write, so you have to select such type of channel like pictures, like radio, like TV, so your receivers can get your message. Then after, correct encoding and decoding of message. This type of miscommunication is done in many organization. The sender is encoding the message and receiver is decoding the message miscommunicate, or we can say misinterpret it. At that time they have to convert it communication into the miscommunication. So as a effective communication, you have to decode and encode your message correctly. Then after, receipt of receipt of desired response and feedback. When the sender send the message, at that time they have to desire about the response and feedback from the receiver. If the receiver cannot give the feedback, then automatically sender cannot get the any feedback. So receiver can decoding the message, and then after given the good feedback to their sender. Then after, there are the important question according to the GTU examination, that the difference between the general and technical communication. So there are the main difference key points are considered in it. First one, there are the general communication and technical communication. General communication is contains a general message. Like in the general communication is a simple communication. In that communication they cannot consider any technical verbs and any technical vocabulary. Then after, in the technical communication they have consider the technical message. Then In you can take an example like the general communication is done in the society. This is a general message, and if the communication is done in the organization and in we can say in the business field, is called the technical communication. So general communication is a subjective and technical communication is a objective. Then general communication is considered the informal in the style and approach. In the general communication is a very informal, they cannot in the general communication they cannot follow any channel, they only they have to informally style, they have to communicate the information and share their knowledge and ideas. In the technical communication, there are the communication is done in a very formal way, very formal style and approaches. There are they cannot give the information direct to the CEO from down to bottom to down. We can say from bottom to up and up to bottom, they have follow the hierarchy channel. The flow of communication is also you have to also study in the next videos. Then after, no set a pattern of communication. In the general communication they cannot set any pattern of communication, and in the technical communication they have to follow the set pattern, because this type of communication is a formal communication. At that time they have to follow the pattern. The we can say that the foreman, or we can say in the middle level or top level management, there are the one type of key person in the management. Then after that, the bottom level management cannot give the information directly to the top level management. Bottom level management gave the information to middle level management, and middle level management give the information to the top level management. So this type of pattern is considered in the technical communication. Then after, general communication is mostly oral, because in this communication there are the informally done, so this communication is mostly done in oral way. But the technical communication is done in both way, oral and written. Then after, not always for a specific audience. General communication cannot specify any audience, but the technical communication is always specify the audience. Like take a example, if a middle level management means a manager give the information to the accountant, at that time they can give the information by the via email, via notice, via memo. But if they have given the information to the overall employees, we can say that overall organization, at that time they cannot directly contact to them, they have to follow like workshop, like seminars, like some type of AGM, annual general meetings, and they can do this communication. Then after, in the general communication is used by the society in general. The general communication is usually done by the society, and the technical communication is used by the professional and businesses. So technical communication is very important for the today's life. Then after, general vocabulary or graphics etc is considered in the general communication, and specific vocabulary like graphs, sometimes respected sir, respected ma'am, and then after they have also used some vocabulary for their according to the organization, different vocabulary they have to use. So this special vocabulary is considered in the technical communication only, and the general communication they cannot use this type of communication vocabulary. Then after, in the general communication is a general language, they cannot use any jargon words which cannot understand by the simple person or simple man. So this general language are used in the general communication, and technical communication is used the scientific and the technical language, they use the very proper way, and they can use the very technical language, so the communication cannot converted into the miscommunication. Then after, general communication is considered may not be the factual data, because general communication cannot follow the any hierarchy, and general communication is done in the society. At that time some information is convey by the miscommunication, or we can say miscommunication and misinterpretation of the message. So this type of communication data is not be a very factual, but technical communication data is always factual and perfect data, because they have to be a follow the channel and they have to be follow the special vocabulary. Thank you so much.